It's Patrick with FullMetalRock.com. Pleasure speaking with the one and only Kyle Turley. What's up, man?
The one and only. Yeah.
The one and only.
Yeah, all good, man.
Pro football player, but that was just a hobby.
Yeah, man.
First was music.
Yeah, music was always, one of the first passions, and I always kept my guitar around. Learned how to play drums. Then when I got to New Orleans, music scene was just everything I wanted, you know what I mean? All the bands I grew up listening to, Pantera, Slayer, Crowbar, all these guys are down right here in Texas and Louisiana and all this. I mean, the metal scene was huge, and so, what I'm doing personally has nothing really, it's got a lot to do with that because it's helped me to progress musically, but, being in New Orleans was just huge for me musically.
Yeah, culturally, music is, you got all the greats, from here.
Yeah.
Especially Phil.
Oh, yeah, Phil. Yeah.
I saw you on stage for Voodoo Fest.
Yeah, man.
Jumped on stage.
Yeah, I got a great opportunity there to play, the Voodoo this last year, and hopefully we'll be back this year and playing a stage. We were playing a little VIP deal in the back for, some people. Hopefully we'll get a stage this year. That'd be nice.
That'd be good. The Saints, man. What's up with that shit?
Yeah, man? What can you say, man? What can you say? Yeah. No, what can you say, man? Them Saints, man, they did it, I couldn't be happier for them, you know what I mean? But yeah, I got a lot of buddies on that team still. Shocky's a good friend, and Reggie Bush. We got some history from San Diego together, and Brian Young was, he's helped coaching, and John Carney was helping coach, and Sean Payton was at San Diego State when I was in college there. There's just so many connections to this team for me. It was really cool to be a part of it, in the little way I was when, I wrote this Saints song, and then just seeing them win and go on and have that, it was just unbelievable, man. I was excited, not just for them though, but for this city.
The city needed it, man.
Well, it's been needed it, you know what I mean? So,
long time.
I think it was the right time for sure.
As far as the influences for music, you like metal, rock, doing. I don't call it country because, it's more like a rock. I don't know what it is, like a rock country.
Yeah,
it's a feeling.
I call it power country. You know what I mean?
That's
I moved to Nashville about 3 years ago, and moving there was exposed to just so much talent. You know what I mean? Music's music, and if you're a talented songwriter, I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? It will show if it's good. And being in Nashville has just been an amazing thing for me, and so it's kind of helped progress, my musical direction, I guess. But at the same time, I try to keep those old school rock and roll, metal roots, and try to incorporate a bit of that.
This album is, the feelings of the songs is soulful. It has something. Coming from you, it's different, I guess, because football player, and having this soulfulness and this, all the lyrics. It's all yours. It's all your songs.
I wrote every bit of it, man. Yeah, I've been, working hard at this. Is something I've been, doing for a long time. Before football started, I picked up the guitar, and I didn't play football until my senior year in high school. And before that, I was playing guitar and trying to get better at that, and skateboarding and surfing and doing all those things, and then it's just been a progression, and then the style just kind of, it's just what came out. You know what I mean? I sat down to write a record, and that's what came out.
And that's what a lot of bands now, they're put together, or they're doing it for the hype.
Yeah.
You just put out an album and nobody really knew about it. It just came out. Yeah. And now it's momentum on the internet, especially, it's building up. That's
it's doing really well. We charted on iTunes yesterday. And finally, there's some charts that came out. We were like 158. Yesterday it was 158 out of the country top 200 on iTunes. And so I couldn't be happier, man. I was like, what? Are you serious? And we really have, it's been grassroots. I don't have a big record label behind me. I don't have anything. I'm doing everything myself. Literally. And I have some help. I got people around me. But we are doing this all on our own.
Yeah, but this tour, with HANK III, that's a whole other crowd of people that, would never even get a chance to see you.
Yeah, true.
On this.
True. I mean, and I owe a lot to him. You know what I mean? And you know, him and all the rest of the guys that, as you mentioned, Phil and all those boys, man, they've just helped me so much in developing me as a musician, you know, who I am, and trying to put it in a direction. And you know, this opportunity with Hank, you know, I had an opportunity he gave me to show up for him and play and see if I could do well in front of his crowd up in Nashville, and I did. And you know, that's what got me on this tour. So,
yeah.
You know, I couldn't be more grateful to him for this opportunity, because this is a big one.
Yeah, I talked to Hank earlier, and he's, you know, it's the first show asking me views on you on the tour.
Yeah.
And he said, you know, overall it's gonna come across. It's gonna make it, you know.
Well, we've got, you know, I've got the soulful songs. I've got some songs that are, you know, I wrote, they're personal. You know what I mean? Songs like Final Drive and Wings and these others, you know, they're very personal songs about, you know, my life. And so, you know, that's me sitting down with the guitar and just playing it, and then, you know, put it together with a full band, and that's how it came out. But I've got power songs on there too.
Yeah.
You know, I got some songs. I wanted to make a record that could be something that people would listen to and not just be like, oh, I expected that.
Yeah.
You know, and then I think I did.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good, man. That's I see this catching up to, you know.
We'll see, man. I hope
Grammy level will be awesome,
man. You know, knock on wood. You know, we'll see. I hope. You know, I mean, if that happens, that'd be great, because, you know, I've always wanted to be. I'm an artist. That's why I majored in college. I was an art major, and, you know, play music, and, you know, that's me. I like to create, and I would love nothing more than to have an occupation where I can continue to create and do good, you know, because not only would I use my success in you know, music to benefit just me and to benefit, you know, my guys around me. I have so many other causes that I'm a part of, you know what I mean?
Well, you did it, you spoke in legislation?
I did. I testified in front of Congress earlier this year, and, you know, there's a lot of issues I'm fighting for retired football players that people don't understand, and that's why it needs people, you know, to stand up for it, that have a voice, and I have that, so I'm going to use it to hopefully fix some situations. But there's others. You know, I'm involved with a group called Homes for Our Troops, as well as Shelton and some of the other guys are. You know, where I see a need, you know, I try to help when I can.
Dude, it's not being selfish, just
yeah. I mean,
that's what you believe. You know?
I could care less about, you know, all this stuff, man. You know.